Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you guys are so very welcome indeed to Fumi Nation Army. This is an update on Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate has been detained in Romania and he has lost his bid to end his detention in Romania. So he will be there for the full 30 days. I think that Romania knows that the world's eyes are upon them. And because Tate is such a controversial character, it's really divided. There are those that really love and adore him, and there are those that cannot stand him and consider him a terribly bad influence. Romania has to make the right decisions. They have to take their time. And I feel that because they have this attention on them, they have to cross their T's and they have to dot their I's. Andrew is being detained. His brother has been detained. There were a lot of people who said, no, he's out, he's out. No, he's not. He is in Romania and he is being detained. With all of that going on, there has also been an audio of Andrew Tate not only confessing to his victim whom he raped, but also telling her that the more she disliked it, the more he enjoyed it. It's shocking. So, for those of you that feel that this could be a trigger, because rape victims are also raped again by the system sometimes. And so there are a lot of people that kept quiet when this also happened to them. So I show a lot of empathy, and I want you to know that this audio that you're about to hear is triggering. And if you cannot listen to it, don't. Come back towards the end.
Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. I loved how much you hated it. Turned me on. Why am I like that? Why? I am one of the most dangerous men on this planet.
I only heard it once. I only heard it once. That was enough. I didn't want to hear it again. I don't stand for human trafficking. I couldn't stand for rape. Anybody that does it deserves to be in jail. We have to wait and see. I'm not passing judgment. But if he did do this, he belongs in jail. He belongs in jail. His brother belongs in jail. Human trafficking is the absolute, you ruin their lives. Because they're poor, you capitalize on their lives. Why would you be detained if there are not questions that you need to answer? That's just the bottom line. YouTube just doesn't go around cancelling your account. Instagram doesn't go around just cancelling your account for no reason. For TikTok, for a steady stream of social media platforms that he is no longer a member of. It gives me pause because I read some of the comments and some of you said, Fumi, I love you, but I also love Andrew Tate, and these are women. We wait and see, and I'll keep you updated as promised. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love.
If your girl starts acting up, go and her friend.
Boom in her face and grip her up by the neck. But shut up!
It's not kind of quite clear whether he's worth as much as he boasts about. He's very much a sort of product of the times and his generation.
The Matrix has attacked me.
He is the most Googled man in the world, but no one seems to know much about him. Influencer Andrew Tate was arrested in Romania with his so-called Tate's Angels girlfriend Georgiana Nagel and glamorous former cop Luana Radu, along with his kickboxer brother Tristan. Heavily armed police broke down the door of his compound in Bucharest on Thursday night as part of a rape and human trafficking investigation. Mail Online has spent years tracking the activities of Tate and talking to his relatives, but many questions remain. Here's everything we know. Tate currently has a huge following among teenage boys and young men and charges them for lessons on success and how to make money. As the self-declared king of toxic masculinity, he preaches that men should be rich, strong, and have many sexual conquests, all delivered against a backdrop of props including private jets and supercars. Before his Instagram account was suspended last year, he had 4.7 million followers and currently sits on 4.2 million Twitter followers. This has grown from just 24,000 in 2016. And despite being banned from most social media, his message spread like wildfire last year, with fans reposting his videos on TikTok and racking up an estimated 1 billion views. Tate appears to turn this following into hard cash through his Hustlers Academy, an online school offering get-rich-quick lessons that cost £39 a month. It has more than 100,000 members and offers classes in cryptocurrency trading and marketing, with an option for a $4,000 a year elite membership. However, critics have slammed it simply as a pyramid scheme. Before the Hustlers Academy, little is known about how Tate made his money. He and his brother had a pornographic webcam business in their hometown of Luton since 2012. After he moved to Romania in 2017, he set up a number of darker businesses, including casinos and another webcam operation that is at the centre of this police investigation. Tristan Tate has openly described the webcam business as a scam in which young women dupe men into handing over money. The charges against Tate in Romania accuse him of holding women hostage to take part in this operation.
Andrew Tate claims to be a sort of self-made rags to riches billionaire, as he claims, and says that he's worth sort of more than £100 million, and he has 4.3 million followers on Twitter. His TikTok videos have generated 11.6 billion views, sort of generating money which he then has invested in different businesses, managed to develop extensive contacts in the Middle East. That's where the money has come from. It's kind of built up over a period of time. It's not kind of quite clear whether he's worth as much as he boasts about.
Tate is the son of African-American chess great Emory Tate Jr., who went from a US Air Force linguist to become one of the world's greatest players. Emory met Tate's mother while stationed in England, and they married in 1985. Tate grew up in Chicago with his brother and sister before moving to his mother's hometown, Luton, when his parents divorced in 1997. He first rose to prominence as a kickboxer and eventually won world championships in 2011 and 2013. His success in martial arts saw him invited onto the British reality show Big Brother in 2016, but he was swiftly kicked off after a video emerged of him hitting a woman with a belt. Both he and the woman later said it was consensual. The controversy kick-started Tate's social media career, and he began to build his huge following. In 2016, he had 24,000 followers on Twitter. After years of controversy, that is now 4.2 million.
He first sort of came to our attention in 2016 when he was in Big Brother, and he got thrown out of Big Brother after a video emerged of him appearing to hit his former girlfriend, and sort of that made him kind of a bit of a controversial figure. But then he is very much a sort of product of the times and his generation, and sort of became very prolific in voicing his opinions, his beliefs, and networking. He's very connected to kickboxing world and the sort of martial arts world. And then literally he became famous for his controversial views.
Tate preaches that life as a man is more difficult than it is for a woman. He tells his fans that men should view life as a war, show no emotion, and depression in men is not a real medical condition. In return, men are entitled to sleep with as many women as they want, and if they have a girlfriend, it is not cheating. But women should be subservient to men and belong in the home, while it is a man's masculine imperative to provide financial support. And an attached female, even talking to another man, is cheating.
A man can only cheat if he loves someone else. If I have a woman who I truly love, and I go out and I come back to her, and I don't care about her, and I only love my girl, that's not cheating. That's exercise. If she even talks to a dude, it's cheating.
He says some women rape victims bear responsibility for being assaulted, and he has frequently described violence against women. In one video, he told fans how he would respond if a lover attacked him by using the machete he keeps next to his bed.
We had to practice if a girl comes at you, you cheated, you cheated. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck.
It's basically a message of what has been called toxic masculinity. He sort of believes that women are a man's property. He's very kind of hard line on things like mental health. He's also said controversial things that women are, in a large number of cases, to blame for sexual assaults that happen against them. He preaches this sort of mantra of you can be like me, you can be poor, but you can end up a multimillionaire like me. Preaches against the system, as he calls it, the matrix, you know. And it's these kind of very powerful, toxic messages that have really appealed to young men and boys in particular.
The fact that Tate lives in a £600,000 compound in Bucharest, despite claiming to be a trillionaire, has raised some eyebrows. He's admitted on podcasts that he moved to the Eastern European country because it's easier to escape rape charges there. In a now deleted video, he said, "It's 40% of the reason I moved to Romania."
When people say, "Why did you leave Romania?" and I explain my 5 reasons. One of them is the Me Too era. They go, "Oh, well, you're a rapist." I say, "No, I'm not a rapist. But I like the idea of being able to just say to do what I want. I like being free. And if you're a man living in England or Germany or America or any of the Western world right now, you've decided to live in a country where any woman, any ex, any works at Greg's who you bought a pasty from, at some point in the future can destroy your life."
It's an ideal place for somebody like him to base his operations, where you're given more leeway to say and do what you want. And so he chose Romania, and he's become a very influential and powerful figure within the country, well known. He's very well connected. It's worked out up until this arrest very well for him, because he's made even more money by being based in Bucharest.
He's also described how it's easier to buy off police and protect his so-called business interests. Now, he faces 30 days in a jail cell as police investigate rape and human trafficking allegations.